Sports, gambling, it's coming. Streaming. They say sports is the last thing people like to see live, Lee.
So they're moving Crawford. For those of you wondering, they're moving Crawford up in weight.
It's going to get
bigger money fights. I mean, at his weight class, being the undisputed champion, there's nobody to fight. So
Lee, they even had a poll in Northern California if they wanted to bring WWE to sports talk radio. And it wasn't last week, probably the week before.
It's huge money. Look, if I could find a regular partner for this show, I'd have an hour on Fight Net Radio about it. I would do grappling and MMA. The problem is, my opinion, the nerds who watch pro wrestling are flakes. The nerds who watch MMA or in grappling are fucking flakes. You're not a flake, Andrew. You're like the literal needle in the haystack as co-hosts go.
Yeah.
And now that we've actually generated $1 positive from this show now after 11 years, and I didn't have to break my nose, we're up to $21. The show has made $21 from advertising. We are on a fucking roll, people. On a fucking roll. You guys are doing great.
Yeah.
Go to LasVegasDiscount.net and disappoint me even more. Why do people listen to this show, Andrew?
No, I know why.
Really? Why? What is the magic of
Been doing it a long time, Lee. Been doing it a long time. Like I said, didn't nobody tell you to bet on Jeff Horn or Ocampo these last 2 weeks? No, sir. We don't sell bullshit here.
Which takes us to our next story. And I posted this photo at fightnetradio.com, which is our Facebook page. In fact, I'll pin it to the top so when you guys hit the page, you'll be able to see it. All right? It's in our timeline. I am officially clicking and pinning it to the top of the page so you can see it. It is a picture of Manny Pacquiao punching Boo Boy in the chest without a pad protector.
Poor Boo
making
Boy.
A face that literally looks like he's shitting a turd.
He should be.
By the way, tell me that isn't the same face that you make when you're taking a shit and really trying to pinch a loaf.
Lee, he's never done a sit-up in his life. The fuck is he doing hitting him in the middle of his stomach?
Wouldn't it be great if he had a heart attack or something great in the middle of that?
Yeah, he's going to have intestines popping out of his muscles. He keeps doing that.
The coverage of the Fight of Champions showdown between WBA regular welterweight belt holder Lucas Matthysse and challenger Manny Pacquiao is already pegged at 170 countries and is fast shaping up to become a blockbuster of an event, now dubbed as the World Cup of Boxing. Holy shit.
I'm going to be really nervous, Lee, if Matthysse it looks like he's in real good shape at the weigh-ins. Because, Lee, one thing we haven't heard, you're not seeing too many photos, videos, interviews out of the Matthysse camp.
Dude,
right?
He's training in what looks like I'm looking at these photos, and it literally looks like he's training in the office while they're taking photos. Like, Manny looks physically old to begin with, but he's training with a guy who... I'm going to go out on a limb. Boo Boy is got to weigh 300 pounds. Gotta weigh.
He's not moving. You know he's not moving around that ring. Him and Manny stand in one place all day.
And he's got a weird-ass strength and conditioning coach who's got him,
Lucas Matthysse just has to move around that ring for about 5 rounds, and Manny's going to get tired. His legs and be like, dude, we didn't do this the whole training camp. What are you doing tonight?
Dude, Manny Pacquiao is going to get knocked. He's got to be getting knocked the fuck out. Got to be. I'm going to say this to Lucas Matthysse and his camp. If you don't knock out this old-ass man, Manny Pacquiao, you are a fucking
You're done yourself. You're retired yourself.
You got to quit. You got to quit.
Retired yourself. Yes, sir. I do think he will put Manny Pacquiao to sleep. Lee, I have no confidence in Matthysse.
This fight
in Pacquiao.
It should be criminal. That's what I'm expecting out of Lucas Matthysse. This fight should physically be criminal to watch.
Tommy Hearns versus Roberto Duran type knockout. All right? One right hand. He's on his back, looking at the ropes, still looking at the sky, still punching.
Santa Cruz Mars, Part 2 peaks at 633,000 viewers. Fewer viewers watch Leo Santa Cruz Abner Mares rematch than their first fight. You know why? Because it was the same fight. Stupid ass fucking people.
No, hey, Showtime was the only one that made the first one close. The fans knew, Lee.
They literally made the prices like, oh, we gotta see this fight.
Most anticipated rematch.
We gotta go. Everybody in LA, you're gonna pay big bucks. You're gonna have to see this fight. It was the exact same scores, the exact same fight.
Punch output. It was literally, I think, the same punch output as last time too. They throw 1,000 punches, but both guys don't hurt each other. Matthysse is just a little bit. He's just not as good as Santa Cruz. I don't think it's not there. He's too small. Santa Cruz is a tornado, man. He's just gonna keep coming. But
by the way, for everybody who's like, but the action was great. The action was average. I mean, they were busy fighters.
Yeah.
But it's not Hearns Hagler. It's not like guys just
Morales
out.
Pereira.
Yes.
When you heard those slaps, you heard it, the punches coming off of the fighters, like, damn, this ain't right. They're hurting each other.
Come on, it wasn't even the final round of Horn versus Crawford. Look, the final round of Horn-Crawford was the whole fight. And when you got to see Terrence Crawford turn it on and, like, literally throw. These guys never fully went at it. They were very guarded and they were playing the point game. And I get it. It's cool.
Right.
No,
I think one guy has limited power, Matthysse, and I think the other one has hurt hands, right? So they both have they kind of have their reason not to go.
They're pity pat fighters.
Yeah.
They
are.
Sir. Which takes us to our featured story of the morning, since we've been at this for 2 hours. It probably won't wind up being that long a show. Andrew's computer went down in the middle of the show. But you guys got about an hour and 45, 50 minutes of the show. It's a good show. Lot happening. You guys can go on a long car ride somewhere, you guys who listen to this. But guess what? This is our featured story of the evening. And it's sponsored by who, Andrew?
Cristina Benavides.
And why is it sponsored by Cristina Benavides?
Because there's still people that haven't returned their invitations, Lee, and they're about to get cut.
There you go.
Next
week, we're going to start doing a cut list. By your invitation, including mine. My invitation has to be up there by our show next Sunday, or my name's going to be on the cut list. That's just going to be the way it is, people. The fact that people are returning it, okay, if you're a family member and you're going to this and you're hearing this, please add a yellow Post-it to your return invitation that says, Lee told me to do this. You will make my whole day if she just sees it one time. Just saying it for the record. The key story of the week, the biggest story of the week, it is September 15th. It is official. It is real. It is really going to happen. It is Gennady Golovkin taking on Canelo Alvarez. By the way, I'm going to say this at the top because it's not going to be in any of the stories. Canelo still hasn't taken a fucking drug test. Keith Idec of Boxing Scene reports, after some 11th hour haggling, Wednesday night, Gennady Golovkin accepted Oscar De La Hoya's revised final financial offer. De La Hoya confirmed on social media that the fight was signed. Tom Loeffler, Golovkin's promoter, told Golden Boy Promotions' Eric Gomez of the decision. And voila, we had a fight. The actual split is 57.5 to 42.5. Gennady fucking won his split. The first contract was a 65-35 split to fight the disgraced, dirty fighter known as Canelo Alvarez. Guess what Canelo figured out along with Golden Boy Promotions, Eric Gomez, and Oscar De La Hoya? Andrew, do you know what they found out?
Hell yeah.
Gennady Golovkin's the only fucking game in town that's going to get him paid.
Hey. And he had already signed to fight Billy Joe Saunders in L.A.
Oh, yeah.
So they had to move fast or they were going to get stuck with Daniel Jacobs, and people thought Jacobs would beat Canelo. Remember when we talked about they were getting down to, there were no more cherry picking. Billy Joe Saunders would have been a major, major dog against Triple G.
Hold on. I'm going to call you out at this moment, Andrew. Because a couple of weeks ago, you made it very clear that Triple G needed Canelo. and that this was all about Triple G accepting whatever kind of money they were offering to make his $50 million. At this moment, I would like you to eat crow. Who won the negotiations, Andrew?
Put the brakes on.
Who won?
He didn't get 50-50, bro.
Dude, he's never going to get 50-50 because they can't promote.
I don't give a shit. He didn't get 50-50.
If he had a promotional arm to his company, he would have gotten 50-50.
We're going to say that they both had to agree to meet somewhere in the middle, but no, one man came off of his offer of 50-50, and I never heard the 35-60. What did you say? 55?
Yeah, but it was.
I thought it was like
35 is where it started. Then it went 60-40.
60-40.
Oscar was saying, take it or fucking leave it. We're going to England.
At one point, it's even like 58-42. He says no to that. Then now I believe it's 45.
57.5, 42.5.
Oh, so that was the final one he took? Oh.
Yeah, that's it. That's where we are. 57.5, 42.5.
They both came off, Lee. So they both came off because Gennady wanted 50.
But guess what I know about Mexico's Alvarez, age 27, who recently started training as of Wednesday. He's still fucking dirty, Andrew.
He might have been. No, I think he's back in the program, Lee. Once he signed the contract, he
has not taken. You don't think that his first drug test is going to make news?
Well, no, I clearly think it was probably his brother peeing for him, but they still took a drug test. Look at Mike Tyson said he had a fake penis every time he took a drug test. So
as you should.
Yeah, I mean, how do Americans get away with this?
I have a fake penis.
Mike gave us a little bit of an insight.
Andrew, I don't like talking about it, but guess what? I have a fake penis just because, well, I'm white.
There's a lot of.
That's a great joke.
Yeah, I didn't let that one pass.
I didn't let that one go, did you?
You're so stupid. Anyways,
Steve Kim is reporting the Golovkin-Saunders deal was in place for August 25th.
Oh, already had that in there? Oh.
Yeah. Tom Loeffler, the head of Triple G Promotion, told BoxingScene.com and Steve Kim and everybody who would listen, we were going to go clearly in the direction of Billy Joe Saunders, which scared the shit out of everybody else. He had made a firm offer to Frank Warren. This was going down, which made Eric Gomez shit in his pants and Oscar vomit in his mouth. Because if Oscar doesn't keep drinking continuously every 24 hours and being embarrassing, you start to throw up and you start to go into DTs, Andrew.
And now Lee, and also Daniel Jacobs is in the position of strong arm golden boy because he would have been the last domino left that makes Canelo worthy of a pay-per-view fight.
Correct.
Canelo's been taking a lot of heat, so now you have Daniel Jacobs going, oh, I want 50-50, and they're kind of fucked. So they bit the bullet. They gave him 2% more. This fight got made. Lee, it's the fight everyone wants. It's the fight that should happen. I expect this thing to be epic. I think these guys hate each other. I do not believe. Now, this is something that after when they retire, they might get over it. Like Barrera Morales, we seen this weekend last weekend at the Hall of Fame. I guess they were all loving each other now. I don't think these guys like each other. Canelo's team, Triple G's team, Abel Sanchez has said a lot of things about the Reynosos, even vice versa. Now you have the drug scandal. We don't know if Canelo was clean in the first fight. You're gonna hear a lot of this when you're promoting this one, and it should be said because he got caught. He was dirty. Whatever it was, the man got caught on a substance that takes away fat and adds muscle. That's not good.
Oh, he's still dirty.
Whatever it is,
we can all
it's
dance
gonna be
around
epic,
this,
bro. Can you believe
literally all dance around this topic? But he's
round one. Triple G might run across that ring and try to take Canelo's head off in round one.
He better. Because I sure as hell wouldn't want to be in the ring with a dude who's juicing up right before the fight. Because if you're tested after the fight's already over. You're already paid. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter after the fight.
You have a fake penis now. Mike Tyson told them half of his drug tests were with the fake penis. Lee, that's what you do.
There you go.
I'm telling you what they said.
And that ends another exciting Fight Net Radio. We're ending right on fake penis.
Mike, Lee, would you ask the fighter to see it if he had a glimpse and it looked like it was Mike Tyson's actually penis, which meant it was black? Would you ask Canelo to drop his pants?
No.
See, then he gets away with it.
Wait, I gotta be honest. I have never been in a position to ask any man to drop his pants.